All right, what's up, guys? This is 3 on 1 Podcast. I'm Bryce Davis. That's Garrett Campbell. And the quiet one is Clayton McCorder, coming from Roswell, New Mexico, just like the rest of us. Today we're going to be talking about, well, what I would think is probably the best fucking movie ever made.
I would hard agree with that.
Hard agree.
One
Drive
top
with
five.
Ryan Gosling. Usually not the sexiest man, but the just big stinking ball of sex in this movie.
Smells like ball sweat, but like really horny.
Ooh, just like the love of your life. You're on your honeymoon because you don't have sex before you're married. Kind of, ooh, sexy ball sweat, dude. Been in a fucking wedding tuxedo all goddamn day, bro.
Pull that shit down. It stank, but it's good.
Now, do you think Gosling in this movie had bush?
Ooh, I would say he's got a good
Triangle shape, maybe?
triangle shape, small to moderate bush at most.
You got a buzz cut bush.
That's what I'm thinking too.
See, he was very clean cut, so you would think that if he didn't have bush, he had a real good trim, like maybe landing strip, or maybe just a good dangerous V, brother. Because he's got that, fucking, that fit V that you get in your groinal region, and it's just covered in hair, dude. Covered in blonde, just goodness.
How about that?
Okay, so to get on to the point of this fucking podcast, I'm just going to warn you right now that this is just going to be just dank, just sprinkled with fucking spoilers. I mean, this movie's been out for 6 fucking years. If you haven't seen it, you're a fucking idiot. This is the best movie ever fucking made.
I did not see it until tonight.
Yes, let it be known that this is me and Garrett. I mean, no, fuck. All right, guys. Maybe too much Crown Royal. But this is me and Clay's just about favorite fucking movie. I know it's my favorite fucking movie.
Top 5 for me.
Top 5 at least for Clay. Garrett hasn't even seen the fucking movie because he's a fucking idiot and likes things like 2001.
What the fuck? Love 2001.
He's wrong. Don't worry.
Sorry, I don't have 45 minutes to stare at monkeys fucking around.
Hey, my favorite movie is Dr. Strangelove, motherfucker.
Go home. Really inconvenient. You have to leave your recording set up. Okay, so let's just go right on in. This will be really cool because I know how much I love this scene. Kind of want to hear how you feel about it, Gare. So, the very awesome, just right off the bat start of this movie.
Oh, that was crazy. With
that perfect. I don't know if you ever noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, well, you wouldn't notice because you haven't fucking seen it before. But if you set your own clock to 5 minutes, as soon as he does, it is exactly 5 minutes. That scene is from then on is exactly 5 minutes. Even the announcers say that it's 6 minutes until the bell during the game that's going, but it actually is exactly 5 minutes to when he steps out of the car.
Damn, that's impressive.
It's fucking awesome. That scene is. I literally get shocked by it every fucking time.
That scene was incredible.
In case you didn't know, it starts off with him. He's a getaway driver. He's doing his getaway driver fucking thing. Don't really want to spoil it that intensely because it's so fucking cool, but this first
It's been
scene
out
is
6
just,
years. We're going to spoil this, so sorry. We're going to spoil
the
it.
first scene is just so well timed. He uses a Knicks game as a getaway. It's so
not
fucking awesome.
Clippers and the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about an artsy movie on a podcast. I probably don't watch fucking sports, ding dong.
What, you don't like the Clippers?
I couldn't even tell you what city that is, and I've seen this movie 500 times.
L.A. Come
Even
on.
I knew that.
I even said that this was set in L.A. earlier. It's maybe
I
like I'm a
only like the
fucking
Clippers
nerd or
because
something.
my younger brother hates them. That is the only reason why I even know they exist.
Wow, dude, you're super edgy, breaking the mold. Good job. Okay, but so I really like how the first scene really sets the pace because he doesn't say a fucking word after the phone call. You get that entire scene of him just badass, doing his job, avoiding all the cops and shit. Not a word. Fucking nothing. I actually, however, just point this out, guys. I noticed something in that scene specifically that might be the only flaw I noticed. He takes a delicate amount of time to wrap the watch around the steering wheel so he can see it the whole time.
Yeah.
And it does not show him take it off. And it would, because he gets out in 1 second. Just gets up, gets out of the car. You don't even see him pull out the keys.
Yeah.
You definitely don't see him take the watch off of the steering wheel, which would take about 3 seconds. Just like it took
different watches, bro.
But he has the same perfect watch. So unless he has a box just of that exact make and model of fucking Rolex.
Why not? He's not to be disrespectful, but he does seem kind of autistic.
Okay.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, the way that he is portrayed will definitely come in a little while. That is definitely a big fucking part of the movie for sure. But okay, so then alright, so what I feel is probably one of the more key components of such an awesome movie, and what makes this movie really stand out, a lot like a kind of like the opposite of No Country for Old Men, is how driven this movie is by the music that's playing.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he says so little. I bet you could take all of the quotes he has in the entire movie and it would just be one small paragraph. Like, he talks very, very lightly, and it's more of you understanding the tone of the music than really understanding anything that's really said or anything. Oh my gosh. Just, I don't even want to get all fucking emotional about such a fucking badass movie. But what I think, even in regards to all the fucking carnage that comes towards the end of this movie, I really like probably what I would say is the standout scene of the entire movie is when he first links up with Irene and the child. Benicio, yeah. And they're driving down like the waterway.
Yeah, like through the arroyo.
In the arroyo, that's the word. Yeah, they're driving down the arroyo, and it's just so fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
the lighting's incredible.
The lighting in the whole movie is fucking 10 out of 10. There's not a scene in this movie where the lighting's bad.
It was so good.
I should fucking know what song it is, but
Night Call by
Night Call is the intro. Yeah.
Night Call's the awesome fucking turnover almost song that starts the movie, but the Real Human Being, I can't remember who it's by, but that song playing while they're driving down the arroyo, that shit just gets you, and then it shows the kids skipping the rocks. Oh man, that shit just
makes you think, maybe this movie's gonna have a nice ending.
Oh good. Oh man, we will get to fucking that. So I guess when talking about the complete lack of dialogue, we should switch to talking about what dialogue we do get, in which you get all exposition and all stories told about our driver, our main guy, Ryan Gosling, specifically from not him. You don't get anything from him at all.
Yeah, zero exposition from him.
Hints from Bryan Cranston's character, his carrier, his fucking agent, for lack of a better word.
Shannon.
For both his nefarious deeds and his stunt driving that he does as a fucking cover. But so, one of my favorite quotes, I don't know if either of you notice how fucking awesome the quote is, but when Shannon's trying to get the race car deal with him, with fucking Bryan Cranston's character is trying to convince
Michael Shannon's character.
Michael Shannon, or I don't even fucking know who he is. I might have told you the wrong name. I don't know. But the good guy is trying to convince the bad guy to fund race car driving by them, with the driver, obviously, Ryan Gosling being the driver. And
what do you think the driver's name is? I'm going to go out on the limb and say Jeff with a G.
Oh. No.
No, he's got to have a way more badass name. His name's Ryan, dude. Ryan fucking Gosling. Dude, you're not going to change his name if you're not going to give him a name.
I think his name's Ryan too, but not Ryan Gosling. I think it's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan with an I-A? Oh, you think his character's name is Ryan Reynolds? Ryan Gosling is playing a character named Ryan Reynolds, you dumb
Ryan
motherfucker.
Gosling is 1,000 times better than Ryan Reynolds. Sorry. Fuck off, Deadpool.
Yeah. 100%. In comparison to a movie like this, Deadpool can't even lick the fucking sweat off of his race car driving balls.
They're on two different planes.
Yes.
I will yell.
I most certainly believe they are on two different planes, and the plane that Ryan Gosling on is 1,000,000 times higher than fucking Ryan Reynolds' stupid ass fucking snarky plane. Fuck you.
You can't.
Ryan Reynolds has to drive his whole thing off a stupid middle fucking school dialogue.
I just want to say,
whereas you have Ryan Gosling not even saying a fucking more than a word in every scene.
Ryan Gosling hitting the Twin Towers. Ryan Reynolds crashing in a Pennsylvania field. They suck.
Holy shit! I think
Ryan Reynolds wants to get there, but he doesn't. Field, crash, burn, over.
What my good friend Clayton
It's
McCorder.
okay for Clay to say that. He was born on 9/11. This is true.
What my good friend Clayton McCorder is trying to say is that Ryan Gosling is a fucking home run, and Ryan Reynolds is a big stupid middle school swing and a miss.
He gets a double at most. Ryan Gosling, home run.
Home run, almost a grand slam. At least gets two guys in. First.
I think they're both hot, and I think that they both can coexist, and that they both can have good movies.
No,
Fuck
because
you.
Ryan Reynolds could maybe like sneakily get some fucking slice of Bryce, but Ryan fucking Gosling could just walk into any building ever and be like, "Bryce, where's your fucking butthole at?" And I'd be like, "My butthole is right up on a platter.
The whole pie is right here.
Whole pie. You can take fucking bites out of my thighs, dude. I don't give a shit. Rock and roll."
Clay almost fell out of his seat.
Yes, let it be known that me and Clay are plentiful drunk, 100%.
I am a bottle of water and 3/4 of a Red Bull in.
Yeah. Being a wait, let me look this up real quick. What the kids would call a stupid pussy. That's the word I was looking for.
I'm only 20.
But no, to get back on what I was going to talk about is the actual dialogue. Probably one of the best, if not the best quote, is when the good guy is meeting the bad guy. Ryan Gosling's finally meeting who's going to lead to be the main bad guy. And he says, he walks up to him and they're going to shake hands.
Yeah.
And Ryan Gosling's character refuses
Yeah,
to...
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Very, very hesitant.
Give us one single moment. We were trying to figure out what the fuck this actor's name is.
Yeah, I think that was very, very telling of
Albert Brooks. Albert
okay.
Brooks. The character played by Albert Brooks is the villain, and he is trying to shake the hand of Ryan Gosling. Yeah, let it be known, guys. I said that it was Michael Shannon earlier. I misjudged.
You didn't watch fucking Man of Steel, motherfucker. Come on,
man.
Oh man.
Okay, so back on track. Albert Brooks' character wants to shake Ryan Gosling, the good guy's hand. Ryan Gosling won't shake his hand. Kind of gets a weird look from the bad guy. Ryan Gosling says, "Sorry, my hands are dirty." And then the very cleanly, astutely dressed Albert Brooks' character, the fucking evil motherfucker that he is,
Rose.
simply says, "So are mine." And it is fucking so telling to what comes, because it's fucking awesome. You don't quite know he's the bad guy
and
yet.
he doesn't shake Bryan Cranston's hand.
It does not shake Bryan Cranston's hand because he fucking
Shannon's hand. He didn't shake.
hates Shannon. Fuck Shannon.
He's got a woman's name. Fuck that.
Okay, and then speaking of the dialogue, okay, so kind of what Garrett so fucking insensitively pointed out earlier. Ryan Gosling's character definitely Asperger's or something. Definitely has a couple pieces missing to the puzzle. Every single fucking time, whether he's talking to the main love interest of the movie or talking to his handler or the bad guy, every time he's asked a fucking question, he literally, I fucking marked any answer he gives, and they are all either okay, sure, or yeah, comma, sure.
I'm just saying, if any of us did that at all and waited how much time he waits between every time he answers, we'd get fucking pepper sprayed.
100%. We could not get. None of us are even nearly as beautiful as that beautiful motherfucker.
Oh fuck no!
I even got a lazy eye, just like that, just like that motherfucker, and it doesn't matter. I'm not even nearly as hot as him. He is impeccable. I'm a stinky fat turd
Bryce.
in comparison.
Pepper spray.
Oh shit! Yeah.
There were only
Hey,
two scenes in the movie where he answers something, or not even answers, where he says something at a normal pace. It's when he gets threatened by someone that he did a job for previously, and he threatens to shut him up by kicking his teeth down his throat. And then at the end, towards the end, when he is threatening to beat Shannon for him to get out of town.
Yeah, those are probably the two scenes with the most fucking dialogue. Even when he's
absolutely
beating a motherfucker with a hammer, he doesn't even have much to say.
He says like 3 words. Just call him, and it's all he says.
Okay, to go into something I would like to hear y'all guys' opinions on. Something that I noticed, this being like my 95th viewing of this fucking movie.
Same.
Is that every time, kind of until probably like the last fourth of the movie, every time we're in a scene where we're kind of unsure of what's going on, like when he's in the grocery store, sees the girl, when he sees her, it shows us his view first, and then it shows what he's looking at. And then when he walks out to the car, her car's broken down. But it lets him turn and look. I love how the cinematography is so much more focused on what he sees than even letting the fucking viewer see. It's so much more focused on him. I'm not sure what that fucking means, but I know that I fucking loved it.
Just a different way of filming it and conveying the scenes, and I think it was very well done.
Totally. There's subtle things that you don't really notice in your first few viewings that I noticed is that when it first shows him, since he's a stunt driver, it shows him at the makeup booth. I don't know if you saw it, but when it's coming into the scene, it first shows the actor looking in the mirror, whoever the actor is, looking in the mirror, and then it like slow pans into it becoming him wearing that guy's mask.
I thought it was Oscar Isaac that they showed, but probably not.
No, fuck no, because he's another character in the movie, you fucking ding-dong.
I know, but it could have been further foreshadowing that that's what he turns into.
I don't think it's going to kick you in the nuts with imagery like that. This movie's so subtle and so fucking badass.
Yeah, true.
And then another little thing I noticed, once again, this being so many times in, when they're when he finally is like comes over to pick the love interest up, and I mean she has a husband that's in prison.
Manuel.
The standard Gabriel is his name, but he's just being nice to her at first, and finally asks her on a date. She finally says yes, and while he comes to pick her up to take her on their first date, she gets a call from Standard's lawyer that says he'll be back in a week, and just the way that when the phone's ringing, she knows who it is, and she's staring at herself in the mirror, still fixing herself up to go have some with some Ryan Gosling, dude. You can't resist that shit, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Fuck no, dude. He's just a big old stinking bag of stinky sweat sex, dude. You can't even fucking do anything about that coming at you. Oh, or going back in on how fucking weird he is. Throughout the whole movie, when people are talking to him or anybody makes eye contact with him or anything, he never fucking facially responds.
Yeah, he
never emotes. Just fucking never even blinks. Just unfalteredly stares.
He has like
and hits you with a okay or a yeah, sure.
He has 3 facial expressions the whole movie. There's happy, there's unexpressive, and there's anger. And that's it. Angry.
Okay, now let's talk about the big one. The big scene. Standard Gabriel finally gets out of prison.
Ugh.
Needs one last job to get clean of the fucking bookies. And enlists the help of none other than sex god himself, Ryan Gosling, the best car driver on earth. And it all goes wrong. Standard gets gunned down in the fucking street in front of a pawn shop.
Ugh.
And they drive away. And what precedes is literally the only cinema interesting car chase scene ever, dude.
I've seen filmed so well.
I've seen those Born Ultimatum movies, dude. I've seen James Bond movies. Fucking Paul Newton in The Great Chase and in Bullet and shit, dude. Like, iconic car chase scenes. None of them compare
My
to
favorite
that
part
high fucking octane.
was that there was not
going.
one single classic overdone overhead shot where it's the two cars weaving in and out of traffic down the highway.
Fuck no. The
Not a
only
single shot.
No,
like
the
that.
only shots you get are shots that someone involved in the chase would see with their fucking eyes.
So well done.
Oh my god, it's so sick. And the way he gets out of it with that fucking Fast and Furious fucking
So crazy.
The Rock Spinneroonie, dude. Oh my god, that shit's so dope.
Horny dude.
Very
horny,
dude.
horny. And then, holy Christ. So, fun fact, everyone. When I first watched this movie, I saw this movie when did this come out? 2012? Let's look it up.
2011.
2011. Holy shit. So I'm 22 years old. So when I was fucking 14 years old, I saw this movie in the theater. I can't even go see an R-rated movie myself when I saw this with my mother, who was a big Ryan Gosling fan.
Can
Took
you
me to
blame
see
her?
this movie.
Your mom was soaking for Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Christ.
I think most people are soaking for Ryan Gosling.
Rightly fucking so. Everybody on this earth is soaked to that motherfucker. But so she goes just because we had seen Crazy Stupid Love. Shout out to another Ryan Gosling movie that is fire from the same year.
God damn it,
But
Clay.
so I'm 14 years old watching this movie in the theater, and the scene comes when things get a little spicy. Ryan Gosling feels like he's been framed by this chick. Feels like Standard got killed because of this one chick. Punches a woman in her mouth, dude. Just gives her a good one.
Into
She,
DSLs.
oh,
True
God.
Asperger's boy, man.
He doesn't have a bit of emotion in this scene,
No,
not
he
one
does
fucking
not.
bit. Has the cool ass when he threatens her and his finger just shoots out. Oh my god, the way he points at her is so fucking scary. But so, the big not for your parents moment comes. He lets her up. She tells the truth. She goes to the bathroom to fix her hair. He hears her cell phone ring, looks, it says cook. It's the fucking motherfucker that set them up calling. Dude walks up to the window by him and the window by her in the bathroom. Dude puts a shotgun to the fucking window, and oh my god, you get a shotgun blast unlike any other movie where you see a woman get shot in the side of her poor head, and it does not even look away for a fucking second. You see her brain matter splatter all over these
Kinda
walls.
badass. Like, super
Very
badass.
A movie that has nothing other than a couple curse words before this point proceeds to show you visceral, crazy violence, and then see this is the part that I always am trying to understand when I watch the movie. I just really want to know why Ryan Gosling is
So
like
fucking badass.
the character that he is, because as soon as he hears that gunshot, he doesn't even fucking falter. He throws something in the way of the door so that guy is inhibited in getting in, so he has time to kill the other guy and kills the other dude. No hesitation. So fucking
With
brutal.
the fucking curtain rod.
Curtain rod jammed in his fucking chest.
Ugh.
So fucking nasty, so brutal. Disarms it before the dude can even pick up his gun and point it. Just blows him away. Shotgun blast. I just really wish there was at least a hint, like a casual, simple hint as to who he is really and why he's able to just kill without even a shred of mercy and a shred of hesitation.
Asperger's does it to you, bro.
Because we aren't talking about Asperger's or some other fucking mental defect where he kind of he doesn't really have emotion. But sure, that takes away the emotionality of murder. But he murders like a fucking trained killer.
Yes,
just
he does.
blowing them away. Just fucking straight up insane murder.
I kind of speculate that based on his accent, he might have ties with Nino, the big baddie played by Ron Perlman.
Or like the people he has
Or the
ties
people-
with.
Yeah,
of some-
exactly. I think that maybe, since it's explained later in the movie that he just kind of shows up
At
one day
Shannon's.
at Shannon's garage asking for a job. So I think that maybe, maybe even he could have been a plant by the other East Coast mobsters that were going to try to take over the scene.
That very well could be that they could have just lent in their fucking Richard Kuklinski
Yeah.
scariest fucking killer just in. That is true. That is a good little theory.
Can't call him the Iceman though. Just call him the Hot Man.
Hot Man. Ooh,
So fucking hot.
Ooh, that's a good one. The Hot Man.
Right.
Can we talk about how every single actor and actress in this film is gorgeous?
Oh, 100%, dude.
It's so
Even
not fair.
Oscar Isaac, who is beautiful as Poe Dameron in fucking episodes 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Just beautiful looking man. But he's bald, dude. Got that clean beard. Good 50 pounds skinnier, dude. Looking like a whole ass fucking foreigner snack.
For real. Even the kid.
Give me that T-Rex pet toy. I want it up my ass.
Oh my god, that's the most fucking socially awkward scene when Ryan Gosling first meets the little kid and he has the pumpkin mask on and he just goes, "Huh, scary."
I love that.
First thing he ever says to this kid, scary. Second thing he ever says to this kid, want a toothpick? Asperger's.
Fuck, man.
Goddamn.
Damn, and then that just goes straight into the fucking scene when he finally figures out Cook's name and goes into the strip club and just breaks his fucking hands in front of
Makes
everybody.
him swallow that fucking
He
bullet.
walks in.
The dude's goons gave the kid a bullet earlier in the film, so he brings it to him and shoves it down his fucking throat.
He's holding it to his forehead.
Like he's gonna
He's
hammer
gonna
it.
hammer
He
it.
had a nail to his forehead. A literal nail. Then he pulled out the bullet and put it in his mouth.
Oh,
It was
fuck.
a real nail.
Shit, that's even worse.
He just
Fuck,
wanted
that's
to put
intense.
a nail in his fucking forehead.
Whew. Fuck.
That's how I want to
I don't want you to hammer a bullet or a fucking nail into my forehead, dude. Just my forehead versus nails. No, none of it. Versus anything.
I would win.
Take your hammer, go home, just shoot me.
My
Oh,
forehead
just
would
down
win.
with
You
it.
don't want to take a nail to the head?
No,
Turn
I
into
also
the
don't
next
want my
honest tool?
hands broken with a hammer in front of all of my nice, lovely, exotic dancers that I own.
They all have fake tits.
Gotta get that money, man.
So you're telling me that you don't want to take a nail to the head and become the next oddest tool?
Oh no, I am not trying to get my brain set to 40% with a fucking nail.
Coward.
Oh my god, and I just love how you have, in the first section, before all the violence starts, you have like no words from him, and then right before that you have him threaten that guy in the bar, tell him he's gonna kick his teeth down his throat, and then every fucking time he talks after that, it's either so sincere he's talking to the girl, or talking to the kid, or he's just fucking saying some fucking shit to somebody.
Yes.
Oh, that's the... Damn, dude. That quote, when he finally gets on Nino, gets to talk to the guy he owes the money to, that they stole the money from, and he's, what do you get out of this? And he just says exactly that, out of it. I fucking love that, dude. So
So
well
sick.
written. Fucking immaculate, man.
So sick.
Oh, then, oh man, what I know to be Clay's favorite fucking scene, he takes his one chance after all the carnage to go say hi to the girl, and they get into an elevator with the wrong other guy in the elevator. There's a hitman in the elevator, and then in the fucking best thought out scene, Ryan Gosling passionately kisses the girl
With the
as
best
a
lighting in the fucking movie.
with the best lighting.
So good.
Perfect 3-minute scene, that right there. The kiss all the way up until what happens after. Just beautiful, dude. And then just that he's like using the kiss as a distraction to get the dude to make a move so he can react. That's so sick.
good.
As soon as the dude moves, the music is done, the music is gone, and you just hear... Well, you just hear Ryan Gosling just push a dude down onto the floor and just stomp on his head until the sound changes from you kicking a basketball to stepping on a mushy watermelon. And it is fucking gruesome. And then the best shot, dude, best shot of the whole movie, when he turns back and looks, and the girl's standing outside of the elevator. They stopped on the garage floor, and she just turns back, and they're just staring at each other through the doors. And the doors close, man. Fuck. And then he never sees her again for the rest of the fucking movie, man. It's such the dividing line. That shit was fucking gnarly, dude.
That shit hurted.
Fuck. And then, he finally goes next day. He really wants to get the money back. Give the money back to the dude. But wants to check on his partner first. And his partner's been killed by insert bad guy number fucking
Bernie.
20. Yeah, Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie Rose.
Slices Bryan Cranston's character's wrists. It was real sad. Poor Shannon.
It was sad. It was so gross.
And then,
you can see his tendons and everything.
Even after he sees his friend dead from getting sliced up, he still wants to go return the money.
The saddest thing about that whole scene is that Bernie wanted the movie and the money was 3 feet away from him.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
In the trunk of the stock car that he bought.
Bernie comes to Shannon, wants to just get the money and get fucking out of it. And Shannon won't tell him where the money is. And then when Ryan Gosling gets there, bad guy's long gone. Shannon's literally leaning on the trunk of the car that has the $1 million everybody's fucking looking for in it. So fucking tragic, man.
Ugh, that would be
But even after that, even after he sees what they've done to his friend, he still wants to just go get out of it and just give the fucking money back. But then when he goes to the meetup place, he sees that they're having a party. And
wearing the most unsettling mask.
Oh, wearing his stunt double
history.
mask from earlier. So fucking scary. But he goes and looks in the window, sees they're having a party. Even after committing such a vicious murder, they're fucking willing to party. So that sure as hell doesn't fucking sit well with him. So then he waits outside until the main boss, Nino, leaves and then kills him.
Who is Ron Perlman, by the way?
Yeah, Ron Perlman.
Fucking Perlman.
Ron Perlman using the fucking amazing Italian accent that he uses. But fucking kills him in the most inventive way. Holy shit. Swerves him off the road and just crushes his car. When he gets out, drowns him in the river. Including that amazing shot of him coming down the hill, still wearing that fucking mask and his badass jacket. The only light is the light from that lighthouse.
And the moon. And the moon.
And the moon. Oh my god. When he's standing at the top of the hill and Ron Perlman's crawling out of the car, that scene is fucking badass, dude. That shit is so dope. Oh, speaking of Ron Perlman, I have a quote written down from Ron Perlman towards the start when they're purchasing the race car. It's a little dinged up, but the guy's like, oh, it doesn't matter what's on the outside, it's on the inside. And Ron Perlman replies with, if I'm going to pay for a car, I want it to look the way it should. And then he points at the nice restored Camaro right next to it and says, and I quote, man, that's one motherfucking fine-ass pussy-getting mobile, motherfucker. As if he's not Ron fucking Perlman talking like he's from fucking New Jersey.
I love the term pussy mobile.
Pussy mobile.
It's like Batman, but a whole lot cooler and fucks your mom on the weekdays.
My stepdad Richard.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't never fucking taken off this tracksuit. As long as I live, I got a zipper on the fucking penis, got a zipper on the butthole, can just shit while I got the tracksuit on. It ain't never coming off because I am living knee deep in my stereotypes, motherfucker. Then, finally, Ryan Gosling meets up with the main bad guy. Everybody else is eliminated. Bryan Cranston's dead. Ron Perlman's dead. And we get the fucking tragedy that is them finally meeting up. And what fucking Albert Brooks' character has to say. He just... What does he say? He's all...
The girl's safe.
Yeah, the girl...
But you're
he's
going
like,
to be looking over your shoulder the rest of your life.
yeah, he's the girl...
The girl's safe. She's out.
Disregard
She's out of
her.
this.
She's no part of this.
She's off
Nobody
the
knows her
map.
name.
But
you have to leave.
I can't guarantee the same thing for you. You're
Yeah,
gonna be
just like
looking
Clay
over your
said.
shoulder for the rest
Clay
of
was
your life.
right.
Yeah.
And you're looking over the shoulder for the rest of your life. And then they finally go out to the car to get the fucking money. And Albert Brooks, the snarky
Bernie fucking Rose.
piece of shit, Bernie Rose motherfucker, stabs him anyway. But Ryan Gosling, as you've assumed, Asperger's serial killer motherfucker just knifes him up real good in response. And then, he finally gets away. You think he's dead. He's not fucking dead. He gets away.
There's a 30-second scene where it's just straight. The camera's just straight on him, unblinking.
Yeah, looking at him like he died with his fucking eyes open.
And then he blinks.
Oh, man. Oh, then you get the heartbreaking. You hear it fade in. The song that plays at the fucking start when he meets the girl and gets to hang out with her, a real hero, that shit starts playing, and that shit is fucking heartbreaking. And then the last shot is him finally leaving town, so the girl is finally safe. The only man who knew her name is fucking dead. Everybody's dead. They might come looking for the driver, but there's nothing tracing him back. And he does leave with $1 million.
Yeah.
No, he left.
No.
He leaves the money
next to Bernie's body. Yeah.
Oh, so they might both be safe. I either didn't notice that, or I'm maybe a little bit.
I think you're a little drunk.
A little bit drunk, probably.
Maybe a little drunk.
But who knows if he left money with her or not? Who knows? They never explained.
Nobody knows how much money's in there.
Yeah.
Very well, she could open the door to his apartment. When My Hero's still playing and she's knocking on his door, man. Jeez.
That shit hurted hard.
Fuck. And then, worst part, movie's over. It's fucking awesome. You think maybe there'll be a second one. Maybe you'll learn anything. This movie couldn't benefit from a sequel, don't get me wrong.
No way.
But you at least think that the director, what's his name?
Let's pull this motherfucker.
Yeah, let's have a little conversation real quick about this fucking director.
Nicholas.
Give it a click.
Nicholas
Winding Refn.
What a name.
He's only done the Neon Demon, Valhalla Rising Drive, and Only God Forgives.
Okay, so the spiritual successor to this movie, 1 year later, he makes a very similarly lit Only God Forgives, with Ryan Gosling also as the lead, and instead of taking it to the art house level of Drive, where it's like a really awesome story told with the artsiness of like a film student's fucking thesis movie, he gives like a fucking like a weird, hard to understand fucking portrait of revenge or some shit. Just weird, dissonant carnage right at the start, like a disgusting crime scene, and like less dialogue than the movie Drive, which probably only has dialogue in 50%. Probably for the first 25 minutes of fucking Only a God Forgives, you don't have any fucking dialogue. You just are like looking at a crime scene and a dude getting away and shit.
This isn't 2001.
No, this isn't 2001.
All right,
which, don't get me wrong, guys, that movie fucking blows.
I will fucking kill you. You watch your words.
You walk over here right now, dude. I'm about 7 drinks in. I am a fucking superhero.
I'll watch this next week. Only God Forgives. We'll get drunk and watch this again.
Fuck. I'm gonna need to be a lot drunker to try to watch that fucking dookie movie. One of these weeks we will most certainly hit it with a Only God Forgives, just out of respect for the art that is Drive.
Yeah, Drive was... y'all had hyped it up for me since it came out, and I just never got around to seeing it. But
because it's
goddamn
absolutely magnificent. I mean, I literally had... When I moved into my house 7 months ago, I had 4 copies of Drive. I've given them to people who needed to see the fucking movie. Just giving them away. Luckily, I still have the Steelbox Blu-ray edition. My pride and joy. Shout out to Best Buy. Rock and fucking roll, giving out the coolest shit. And, but also shout out to the quality that we watched it on whatever fucking PS3 we fucking watched it on this 4K TV or some shit. This shit was immaculate, like we were watching the movie theater, dude.
It looked great.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Bump the mic all sick.
One thing that you can take away, a good lesson to learn from this movie, is that if you ever see 2 men walking together, both wearing full Adidas jumpsuits,
They will sell you a Pizzone or kill you.
Yeah, they are either vending a Pizzone at Nino's restaurant, and they work for Ron Perlman, and they're corrupt, or they're gonna beat you with a pipe in front of your son and give your son a bullet and tell him they're gonna shoot him in his fucking little idiot head.
Poor idiot, handsome son.
Yeah, very handsome little fucking Oscar Isaac Jr.
Yeah.
Imagine your dad being as hot as Oscar Isaac, dude.
Imagine how Oscar Isaac must have fucking impregnated that beautiful woman.
Yeah, the
Probably with his penis, but
the passionate lovemaking it took to make such a beautiful little Benicio.
which was illegal at the time. He admitted.
However, he did say a year later he was popped out, which could mean
I mean, he was a legal one.
That would mean that the sex happened when they were still when she was still 17 and he was, I don't know, old. I don't know.
he was.
Doesn't ever even imply how old he was.
That's a
I
little.
mean, you said illegal, so probably 4 years.
At least 4, probably. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the wrap for Drive. I'm gonna ask Garrett. Garrett, what is your honest, from 1 to 10, rating of the movie Drive?
From a first time viewing, I think I'm gonna give it an 8. It was very entertaining, really grasped me. The pacing was pretty good. The only thing that I didn't really like was how fast it went by. The ending seemed like
It was only an hour and 40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like the ending just came immediately after the action picked up, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, I was very grasped by it. I loved the characters. I loved the dialogue, or the lack thereof. The soundtrack was amazing. The lighting was so well done and matched with every scene perfectly. And I was very thoroughly entertained by it.
Fuck yeah. I, personally, I think I would have to give this movie a 10 out of 10. I think there's not a fucking thing wrong with this movie. I do understand your point that probably if they had wanted to, they could have cut it off about just after the violence starts, right after that girl dies. They could have cut it off right around there and then made it separated into 2 movies. Mm-hmm. Probably. I mean, if it was...
The first part would have been really boring, though.
Yeah,
the first
movie most certainly would have sucked. So I kind of think they did what they had to do. Maybe there's about a missing 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe...
It could have stand to go another 20 minutes.
Yeah, maybe we could go at some point watch the deleted scenes. Maybe there's some shit that's in there.
Yeah.
Very well could be. I've seen that happen. That happens in the movie Superbad with Jonah Hill and Michael Cera. There's a very important missing scene.
Same in Star Wars. A lot of good scenes were cut in every Star Wars film.
I'm not going to give this movie a 1 out of 10 rating. I'm going to give it a 2 thumbs up.
2 solid thumbs up. I'll take that. You can't get better than 2 thumbs up unless you got 3 thumbs, and then which you should go to the hospital because you're a freak.
Oh, your penis is weird. Get it out of my fucking face.
Yeah, it shouldn't lilt up. Well,
mine looks like sideways. Is that?
Mine kind of looks like, you know how some people say their penis kind of looks like a J?
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine's like if you mash 2 J's together really hard. It's like a M. It's like a M without the L's.
You ever seen a cheesy roll-up from Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Mine's like that. It's really gross.
Oh. Well, this was 3-on-1 Pod, Episode 1. Good old Drive, directed by Nicholas Refn. Solid. Probably a blanket 8 out of 10 from us.
Yeah.
Rock and fucking roll.
3-1.
See y'all guys next week.